Some people play Minecraft, others live it. And then there was Technoblade. He wasn't just a player, he was a force of nature. When you think of the greats, his name is always there. It's impossible to tell the story of Minecraft without him. He changed the game. He showed everyone what was possible. Before him, people were good at PvP. After him, people understood what true strategy looked like. He was a storyteller, a warrior, and a king, all rolled into one. His journey started small, like all of ours. But it grew into something legendary, something that none of us will ever forget. He uploaded his first video a long time ago. It wasn't flashy. It was just a guy playing a game he loved. But there was something different about him. You could see it even back then. He had a spark. Then came the tournaments, the big leagues. This is where Technoblade went from a Hypixel legend to a global Minecraft icon. Minecraft Monday was one of the first big stages. Every week, the biggest names in the community would gather to compete. And every week, Techno would show up and just dismantle everyone. He teamed up with so many different people. It didn't matter. He could carry anyone to a win. It was incredible to watch his strategies unfold in real time. It wasn't just about his PvP skill, which was obviously top tier. It was his brain. He saw angles no one else saw. And of course, there was the duel. The $100,000 duel. We trained for weeks. The entire community was watching. Fighting him was different. It was a battle of wits as much as a battle of skill. He was relentless. He adapted to every move I made. Even though I managed to win, the respect I gained for him in that fight was immense. After the duel, his reaction wasn't one of anger or disappointment. It was pure class. That duel showed the world he was more than just a winner. He was a competitor in the truest sense. Technoblade's personality was just as important as his skill. He was one of the funniest people I have ever known. His humor was dry, sarcastic, incredibly clever. He could go on these long rambling monologues that would have you crying with laughter. His famous lines like, "Technoblade never dies," and "Not even close, baby," became iconic. He built this persona of an arrogant, all-powerful warrior. But underneath it all, you could tell there was a deeply kind and humble person who loved making people happy. His intelligence was off the charts. It wasn't just about in-game strategies. He was well-read and articulate. He would drop references to Greek mythology and classic literature in the middle of a video about a block game. It made his content so unique. He inspired so many people to read, to learn, to be curious. He showed that you could be a nerd and be cool. He made being smart something to be proud of. His storytelling on the Dream SMP was a perfect example. He wove intricate narratives with complex motivations. He was a master storyteller. Despite his blood for the blood god persona, he was genuinely a kind person. He cared about his friends and his community. You could see it in his collaborations. He was always supportive, always willing to help others. He had this amazing ability to make everyone around him better. When you were on a team with Techno, you felt like you could do anything. Technoblade didn't just have fans, he built a community, a massive, dedicated, and incredibly passionate group of people. He treated his audience with this really unique kind of respect. Calling everyone nerds was his way of saying, "You're one of us." It created this amazing bond. His comment sections and live stream chats were always filled with inside jokes and shared moments. He wasn't a creator who was distant from his audience. He made everyone feel like they were in on the joke, part of the grand, chaotic adventure. He united millions of people from all over the world under the banner of a crowned pig. His influence on other creators was huge. So many people looked up to him. They studied his videos, his strategies, his humor. He raised the bar for what Minecraft content could be. He showed us that you could be competitive and funny at the same time. That you could tell deep, engaging stories in a world made of blocks. I know I learned a lot from him. He pushed all of us to be better, to be more creative, to try harder. The friendly rivalries he had with so many of us only made the entire community stronger and more entertaining for everyone watching. He was a rising tide that lifted all ships. He also changed the culture of online gaming. He championed the idea of being a try-hard but in a fun way. He showed that it was okay to be competitive and to want to be the best, but he did it with a smile and a sense of irony. He never took himself too seriously, even when he was dominating. This attitude was infectious. He helped create a space where people could be passionate about gaming without being toxic. He was the kind of role model the gaming world desperately needed, and his influence will be felt for a very long time. When he announced his cancer diagnosis, the entire internet seemed to stop. It was a shock, but the way he handled it was so quintessentially Technoblade. He faced it with the same courage, humor, and unwavering spirit that he brought to everything else in his life. He made a video about it, cracking jokes about how cancer picked a fight with the wrong person. He used his situation to raise an incredible amount of money for cancer research. Even in his darkest moments, he was thinking about how he could help others. He was still the hero we all knew him to be. His final video, So Long Nerds, was delivered by his father. It was heartbreaking, but it was also beautiful. He had written a final message to his community, thanking them for everything. He was still making jokes, still being himself, right until the very end. He called himself Alex. He let us see the person behind the crown one last time. The reaction was overwhelming. The outpouring of love and grief from every corner of the internet was immense. It showed just how many lives he had touched. Friends, rivals, fans. We were all united in our sadness and our immense respect for him. His legacy is not just in his wins or his subscriber count, it's in the laughter he created. It's in the community he built. It's in the inspiration he gave to millions of people to be themselves, to be smart, to be funny, and to never give up no matter the odds. His father said that on the day he passed, he wrote for hours, wanting to give his fans one last piece of content. That's who he was, dedicated to the very end. Technoblade never dies. It started as a catchphrase, a meme, but now it's the truth. He lives on in the stories we tell, in the countless videos that will make people laugh for years to come, in the community that continues to honor his memory. He achieved a kind of immortality that few people ever do. He became a legend, and legends never truly die. So long, nerd. You will be missed, but you will never ever be forgotten.